Raymond Cruz is best known perhaps as the meth drug dealer Tuco Salamanca in the AMC hit Breaking Bad. Now he is turning from one villainous role to another as Ariel Castro in Cleveland Abduction. He is with me now. So Raymond, it is a pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So Ariel Castro kidnapped and imprisoned 3 women horrifically for a decade. What made you want to take on this role?
I wanted to contribute to tell the story because I found it very inspiring. Michelle Knight's survival, that aspect of it, and the fact that it was her faith in God, and that she had a desire to see her son again who was taken from her.
Yeah, so she basically survived hell on earth.
11 years. And it wasn't just being captive, it was being tormented and tortured every day. So, she's a hero to me.
Of course she is. What did you do, I will say, to prepare for that? Because that's a whole different headspace.
It's, incredible amounts of research and trying to find the truth. So it was a big investigative journey to try to realize what motivated this guy to do this. So I had to, put this huge puzzle together. And then physically I had to transform. So I gained about 28, 30 pounds in a matter of 2 weeks.
Because I heard that you read that Ariel Castro ate a ton of junk food, so you wanted to mimic at least those habits.
Right. And it's the easiest way to gain fat is just to eat as much as you can, and then, just stuff that's rich and fat, basically.
Makes sense. So you have that villainous role,
yes,
real time. You have the villainous role as the meth dealer. Are you just attracted to the dark side? What's going on?
I don't know if I attracted or in some way it finds me, but I never really looked at Tuco as a bad guy. So I always kind of just looked at him. I hear laughter. I always looked at Tuco on his own journey and trying to be protective. He was just a little extreme about it.
I like that. It's a little extreme. What was it like working with Vince Gilligan?
Oh, it was a dream. Vince Gilligan, I wish every actor had the chance to work with someone like Vince Gilligan because he's amazing. Just the opportunity that he gives you, and then the freedom, and then the amazing writing. And that's what really attracted me to Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
So how many people told you that they watched 8-hour blocks of Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad, it wasn't a success out of the block when it first came out. It wasn't until about the 3rd season on Netflix when people would binge watch it. And I guess the entire story captivated people because they would just have to have more and more, and then they really got a sense of what it was all about. So it wasn't until, I was in on it at the beginning, so it hadn't even aired yet when they approached me to do the part, and I turned it down a few times.
Did you?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you kidding?
No.
Why?
No. Oh, because I realized what kind of a challenge it was going to be, and I knew it was going to be physically, mentally, emotionally damaging and challenging, and tons of work.
So what would you do to get out of that headspace at the end of a long shooting day?
You really couldn't because it's so demanding, so you kind of have to just be quiet, and then you got to just stay with it until you're done shooting because it's a hard thing to try to realize.
You just have to morph into the character,
yes.
Try to behave as best you can on your own time,
yes.
And then go back to work the next day.
Yes.
So you were in a few episodes of Better Call Saul.
The first 2.
Right. Any plans to go back, get rewritten?
Oh, I can't tell you that. Yeah, even if honestly, I don't know, but even if I did, I couldn't say anything about it.
But AMC, I know in the past has been somewhat notorious or famous, however you want to say it, about having actors, actresses read for parts, not telling them which parts, but everybody usually figures it out.
Right.
All right.
So.
All right. Well evaded, Raymond Cruz. We're so glad to have you with us. Thanks for coming in. Raymond Cruz joining us there. Actor, of course, you know him from Breaking Bad. Cleveland Abduction
Which will be airing May 2nd at 8 p.m. on Lifetime.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.